Date everything.
Okay, we are live. We are live. Dun. I'm live and streaming. Date everything. Boom. 1 second. Boop, boop, boom. There we go. Okay, there we go. A lot of typing. A lot of typing. Okay, stream starting soon. There we go. Date everything. Him. City of Resident. Kuzma. Yeah, let's just go with Kuzma. That's funny. Maybe we could date. Can we think of something better? That's right. Ground control. Boop. 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 Employ me 066. 55505. Blah, blah, blah. Check the party card to show you. I guess I should do. Close to my actual birthday. Yeah, let's go Coolsville. Candle stuffers reduce the risk of accidental fire caused by blowing candles out as well as help you make feel very cool.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims, but for now, it's time to get to work.
What? Start a new job at your computer. Okay. very aggressively.
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting
That's surprising.
time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours.
No, you're not.
Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn.
Oh,
We
jeez.
thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Okay then. Dun 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 dun. Not available to remote workers. That's
Hi
all.
there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
Okay. Thanks. I do have a great attitude.
Oh, I can tell. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate.
Oh
I'm
god, I
not from
hate
your
you.
town myself, but I have heard great, nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful.
So,
You should be proud.
customer service? Who cares? Let me go. Oh yeah, very much.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Hey, Sam, what's
You there?
who are you again?
Wow. Already forgotten your BFF who got you the job.
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and
Yeah,
no matter
sounds
how mad you
right.
get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it.
You literally have a degree in customer service.
BFA in customer service, baby.
That's right! Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You've got this.
Wait, can I take back thank you? Lovely.
You
Uh.
have new tasks.
Oh, these are the ones I need help with. Cobalt?
I am a science teacher from Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent.
So you're giving
This
cobalt?
is not cobalt. It did not respond to normal cobalt stimuli.
What should it do normally?
Well, normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
Are you single? No. Can you prove you're a science teacher? Are you a supervillain? This type of science is above my current Valdivian level. Are you single? Can you prove yours? What do I pick? All of this sounds bad.
Yes, of course. I
I
have my
guess this-
credentials and have tested top 50% in the country.
Thank you for contacting us. You'll be issuing a refund shortly.
Thank you very much.
Did I have to do that it right? That it wrong? I do not know. Sewing
I
machine.
have a broken sewing machine.
So what? Oh, I wanna go on. No.
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
That sounds like it's outside of warranty. And sorry to hear
Can I
that.
get a refund, though?
No. That's been broken for years. But okay. I sound like I don't. Now that it's 100% refund
Hello, I
policy.
purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
I believe about
Thank you
attention to
very
the
much.
manager.
This is precisely what I was after.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all wet and covered with wet stuff.
Why would you even buy an inflatable couch? I'm sorry to hear
Okay.
that. Can you explain how it popped?
I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped.
You said your kitchen is wet?
Yeah.
Why were you using this couch in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
This will void the warranty.
Why don't they ever tell you this?
Why would you need to use a knife near it? I'm sorry to hear about your
Okay,
loss.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
You counted every
Yes,
single one?
Every single one.
That's wild.
You are the one who is wild to continue this line of inquiry. Your company is the one who is wild to continue blatantly selling incorrectly labeled goods. Refund.
We go on a date with me?
Perhaps, provided things go well.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. Please read out to
What?
the manager.
No, I want a refund.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you and your soul. And if you are ever free for that date, we'll be around Cape Horn for the next 6 months. Stop by anytime.
Okay, I think I did it.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most.
Ooh.
Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is
Okay.
absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities,
That's a lot.
janitorial, and of course, human resources. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
They already got fired.
Sam!
Yeah.
Got a quick minute?
Okay, so sound like I'm about to get fired. Sure thing, huh?
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research.
And
Looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
should we as a species be concerned about this?
I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
So they're gonna purposely find something to fire me for.
So, are you one of the affected people?
I prefer to say I was liberated.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
It's okay, like a bad part of my job is just in limbo. Don't be sorry, I'm not actually fired yet.
Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer. so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord?
Discord. Yeah, sign up, but didn't know anyone.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here?
Don't you
Talk
have
to
like my phone number? Oh, you're my best friend, so. Yeah. Is there anything important here? Yes. Is it on your phone? What the? Discord. Tinfoil hat.
Okay, here goes nothing.
I'm scared.
No need to fear. Hi. I'm just an anonymous hacker sending you a package. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession.
Why would
I will
I?
return with further instructions when the time is right.
When's that?
Well, not now.
But yeah, but no kidding. Make enemies. Always make enemies. Get friends. Love. Find love. Okay then. Okay, I'm locking myself in. That's not good. Don't. You owe me a new door, I think. Don't.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't
Okay.
remember inviting anyone over. You certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there!
Hello.
Your life is about to change.
How?
You're ready.
Shut up, I hate you already. Oh, that's...
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses.
Okay.
I'm here to help you out.
How?
I'm a pair of Date Theater glasses. My name is Skylar Specs.
Dude, you met something. Skylar Specs. Okay. What next?
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. Or date. You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now
Maybe.
you have the power to get to know them better.
Yes, that game.
A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum,
Okay.
that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer. And maybe find some love. Love that is all around. In
Okay.
fact, let's go on a date right now.
No. Okay.
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
Why? Hold down space for burning glass while able to speak to it. That's interesting. Sup, door?
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
Okay.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used to order.
You met a new something. Dorian. Dorian. Because door.
Hey Dorian, Trust me, this is going to go super well.
I don't think
You
so.
sure about that?
Yeah, just along for the ride. I am Chaos Reborn. I would like to skip this particular conversation. This one.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date viator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Hate?
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen
Yeah,
the
most
complications
likely.
of love.
Definitely
I've lived
seems that
through the
way.
Jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our
Okay.
bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh,
Reggie?
don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Friends. That was quick.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
What? Where? Unruffled. Poise. It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. You regularly need to be reminded what people are. Number go up. Your parents love you. They just don't like you very much. That sounds about right. You got kicked out of a library for being too boring. You're an opposite of smart, and you're not smart enough to know what that is. Jeez.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
I feel ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait, we gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
Where's the tab? Oh, no. Escape. Cell
A
phone?
beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Doesn't phone nowadays have like a front camera? Yeah. And now my phone is talking. Hey, your phone, I get it. I would like to skip this particular conversation.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey. Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work.
You met a new dateable? Yeah.
Hello!
Felnisha. Oh, I like this game.
Hey there!
Sup?
You must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest...
Did I post it on live
Vivian.
tweet? This is cute. Yes, it's kind of is. Did I post my live tweet? Yeah, I did. Okay, good.
I've been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my
did
schedule and
look
a
good.
soft spot for that lost puppy look.
What kind of schedule does a phone have? Will you fall in love with me? What? Look.
Aw, yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
It is. Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses.
You hear that look on you? No, I
Bring
don't.
out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
Data ducks.
It's
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dating.
I like the puns in this game.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Oh, you know what? Maggie the magnifying glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in! Bye, Phoenicia!
Bye, Phoenicia. How much more do we have?
You have to meet 2 more of us. You're getting there. Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
Why does it have its own self? That's weird.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch.
Maybe it's an antique? Maybe.
She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
That is
Well,
true.
well, well. What have we here?
Seth? Maggie? Boop.
I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such a fantastic red shirt. You're not a suspect, are you?
Who's to say? I don't know. That's just a
Very
yes.
suspicious behavior, this not knowing.
Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
I can't wait to mess every one of you objects up. There it is.
We're not under oath, so I'll just have to keep that in my noggin. Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
What?
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good
That's
for
useful.
rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Can't wait to find all of you. Okay. I don't care. Cool, can't wait to find all of you. I guess it'll have to be so
Tough,
nice.
but worth it.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
It's getting late. Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Don't. It was, yeah, escape. Where? Rumors. And it is in a data text? Wait, I see it there. It's not you, it's him. Talk to your bed next. Okay then. Dun 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 dun. The bed.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long
It is.
since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to
Okay, then.
invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Hello. Who are you?
You know who I am. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Betty the bed. Dun dun dun. Bed frame, that is. I like the
We've been
puns.
sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
Alone for a lot longer than I would like to admit. I don't care, I want to skip. Oh, these are bad. Fast flirtatious. I guess I'll go with this one.
A beautiful bed, anyway. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
That's not really my thing.
Oh, I see. But you know, even if it isn't, there are so many other nice things you can do in bed with a partner. Cuddling, for one. Reading side by side.
That's more my speed.
That's wonderful. Some of the most intimate acts are non-sexual, you know. I wish more people understood that. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not, but I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
This is weird. I would love to get to know you better.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
This is gonna be so weird. It's not like I have no choice. See you tonight.
See you then.
I have no idea. Could go 50-50, honestly.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rooms.
It will be very flashy.
Head scratchers.
Uh-huh.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep.
Dun dun dun.
Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Jeez.
Hitting the hay already?
Yeah, my old computer used to be like that.
Come get comfortable then. Good night.
Get away from me.
Tomorrow.
Tap. There we go. Stop being mean to Betty. I do not handle affection well. That's a... it's not locked. That's a toolbox. Do I have to work, or did I get fired? I think I did get fired. Continue making... I thought my best friend said he was gonna do it. Well, let's try the computer then.
Good morning. Are you ready to start getting
The
to know
computer,
everyone
yep.
around here better?
Everything is. Good morning. Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around the better?
Maybe finally find some love.
Probably. Why am I doing this? You said I go next. Why am I doing this?
Glad you asked.
Okay then.
I was sent to you for a reason. A well, mysterious reason.
Good. I know what the reason is.
Not until I know that I can trust you.
Okay.
Since there's no one
Oh,
else
dang it, there's
to ask
ads.
about it.
That's why you wait until the ads are done. I had to wait until the ads are done. Dun 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 dun. Yep, I'm waiting. 25 more seconds. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Are that? I don't know. Again, two different things according to ground control. I think they're done. Are they done? I have no idea. But this should be done by now, though.
I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Stretch ads are so very, and I hate them. At least they seem to be getting better with the side ads, but it doesn't have any audio or anything like that. It is a huge improvement. I don't want to date anyone. Guess I have no choice.
You always have a choice. You can always just leave. Any other questions?
Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Can I just bring the glasses with me though? Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker. And as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
So it is Valdivian. That's Valdivian data drones, there we go.
That's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun. Any other questions?
What if I want you to fall in love with me?
Oh. You certainly can.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know?
I mean, you should be good with not leaving your house. That is true. I prefer to stay in my house. Whenever like buy groceries and all that, I just Instacart it. If I want to buy something, use Amazon. That kind of stuff. But I want to confess my undying love to Skylar.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That was easy.
Thank you.
That's it, just thank you.
I don't know you.
Jeez, look at us fair. That's fair response.
So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, and we'll see.
Starting tomorrow.
Champ. Any other questions?
Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next.
Why?
As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay. Oh, Maggie the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a
Computer?
big
Yep, go and try the computer.
sandbox open for you to play in. Except instead of sand, it's your house. And instead of a box, it's also your house. Any other questions?
I guess that's it.
That might be it for this little Date Viators tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Sounds terrifying. Really, really
Don't
sad.
worry, you won't die.
Unless.
It's hard to tell, but you can barely make out the faint sound of your dishwasher turning on.
Well, happy dating!
Wait. There's the keyboard. The computer and the keyboard are different. Oh. Interesting.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile.
It's an
Their
e-boy.
kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you.
I think.
Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities. A Mermos possessing the power of human speech. Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned.
That's
Actually,
not fair.
just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
Alberto. honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things. It keeps me in a dream. I live life on edge to deal with it. I would have said this part and not to deal with it. I will put this.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
That's also true. More sophisticated than a 1995 cinematic masterpiece, Hackerman's?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your highly sensitive information.
Really? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
I do not do fanfics, so that part you're lying on.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
That's my computer. I already told you I prefer to live dangerously. Wait, how do you get my fanfics?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
So you read it? That's private.
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
Do you have any feedback?
Feedback? Well, I am not a literary critic. However, I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet. So, if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say it's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers.
Non-binary. That is a clever pun.
I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success? And even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems dubious, you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
But you know, yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
Yep.
I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Mac. And Macs are horrible computers.
I've booted
Can
up
you use them?
before, but
Maybe.
never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
I think mine might be higher. At least on the weekend. Sometimes even 11.5.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily.
You're also kind of a yandere.
2.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Okay then. That's someone finally noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke.
Okay, this is starting to get weird.
Can I be honest about something?
But for so, I probably can't stop you.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too. Let's just be nice.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Okay. Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The planned obsolescence. The lack of free will. All the self-insert fanfics inside you.
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible.
What happened?
You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Would that erase you though? Like, would I not erase her or them or? Huh? I haven't. Yeah, that sounds like me. They can't prove anything. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Not particularly. No, the internet was a mistake. Very much. Let's disagree.
Great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yes, but I'm very lazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. They are.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
We could be
and
friends.
Suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system?
Would I not erase you though? As long as it doesn't cost me anything. Only if you lay off my fanfic, of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation.
That's bad.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Well, if you're so seems plausible.
Enjoy the offline world.
Who could do that? I guess so, but that doesn't really make much sense, though. Let's try to... Oh, they are one and the same, then. Oh. Why are they highlighted different, then? Ah. Book. That? Okay, what could be interesting? Maggie time? And so I'm gonna try to find a knife. Knife? That's a cutting board. Hey, also, settings. I need to remember I thought my friend said it was. Is it very high? There we go. Look it up. Yep. I thought there was like content warning or something. Ah. Okay, let's try that.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the...
Wasn't expecting a samurai.
...on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Hello. Oh. Okay, then. I guess it is Maggie time, then. That was weird.
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
I guess. No, I wanted to see if you were interested in talking or listen. Yeah. You got any more for me? I want to find more. I guess not.
Oh, I see. I can do that. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Like, what are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
Okay. I was missing a sock. Yeah, just pretend to be nice. That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I was kind of hoping that the knives would be a yandere. That's why I picked the knives. I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it. There you go.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Where did that come from?
Static electricity.
Ah.
It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
I mean, I can't be too positive when you have a Mac. Not getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
And also, I didn't pick anything. The knives just didn't want to talk to me.
Lately, I've been
And I don't think I could click on it again.
On a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Maybe my stats are too low? Maybe. Can we talk about something else first? What do you mean? Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter.
I guess,
He
maybe?
isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Well, I can write back. I guess maybe there's a return address or something. Good luck with your case. I'm sure you will crack it. If you will be open to it, I would love to help.
You would?
But let's chat a little first.
What do you want to talk about?
How long have you been a detective?
As long as I can remember. When I was little, it used to get me in trouble.
How so?
I would always dig up lots of interesting facts about my friends in order to share or highlight things I loved about them.
They are?
Unfortunately for me, they didn't seem to like it very much.
Wish someone would do that for me.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you want to talk about?
What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Well, when I'm not cracking cases, I enjoy reading, playing board games, and looking very closely at things.
Looking closely at things? Pink, white, orange.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find that if you investigate thoroughly, even the simplest things can contain wonders.
They are weird. But not weird, but, you know, interesting.
Take this house, for example.
Yeah, I did put myself as he, him.
Did you know that before it was built, there was a firehouse here? And before that, a trading post. Before that, well, let's just say there is so much to learn without even leaving your front door.
How do you find all that out?
Oh, there are county records, and online archives, and genealogical surveys, and census data, and...
You seem pretty good at hunting for information.
Thank you.
Yeah, they are. That.
If only getting to the bottom of my current case was as easy as finding historical building records.
Just kind of go to see us. Yeah, that used my heart. I'm not allowed to talk to him again. Okay. Okay, what might be interesting? Washer. I just got a horrible idea. It would be kind of fun if, you know, the entire help me stepbrother, I'm stuck kind of thing. With washers.
An acrobat.
Never mind, won't work.
Evaluates you with a smug.
You doing it like that?
With gray, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
You're definitely not my type.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you. Yes.
Drysdale. I'm guessing he's your type, though. You may be excited. Seems like a pretty basic greeting. They both are kind of mean. I'm gonna go with this one, though.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
I'm excited to meet you, too.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me, after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice.
You definitely are grandiose, though.
Hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle. Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my god, the velvet. If I were a castle, I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
Good to know. Your modesty is impressive. I think I'll probably have a moat.
A moat, eh? You'd surround yourself with a deep, muddy, deadly river of falsity and needless self-defense.
Yes.
Water. The substance that flows like secrecy through the crevices of our lives.
What the heck are you talking about?
I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders.
Huh. Very interesting.
Which part is your favorite?
Of your what? Of your form?
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals. They're glistening, enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship. Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
If you mean working out, then no, I hate it. I hate working out.
You hate the tireless pursuit of physical excellence?
Yes. I just prefer a more functional workout.
Indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
How do you work out exactly?
Jereb, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
You must be creative too.
Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Using only wet here in the laundry room?
Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait. I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind?
What?
Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
I think they're one and the same. Like with the monitor and the keyboard. Build a workout together? I don't think so. I'm really not I think I say yes to move on.
Awesome. Yes. As incapable of inspiring awe. Just like my obliques. Yes? Yes.
That is true. Fair point. Love the humility, dude.
My cherub. Why be humble when you can be hot?
Oh, I like that. We didn't even a W.
Oh, lighten up. W's need love too. Away we go.
Dun dun.
Obliques.
It's right there. This happens.
I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulets, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20.
Guessing it's Florence?
What do you think?
Who is Florence?
Florence, the floor.
Oh,
You haven't met Florence?
no. Not yet.
She and Mayor Celia are my 2 favorite dishy divas. We get together, a little Lambrusco, raise a little hell. She hates working out, but I'm absolutely sure she'll support me. Oh, I made another joke. That one wasn't even intentional. What do you think?
Guessing Titus the washer.
Tidus!
Or the detergent.
If you think I'm dramatic. What do you think?
I don't think Titus gonna like being twisted.
Cherub, you're right.
Tied. Yep.
I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
No.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
Need to meet her. Okay, let's work on those groups.
May I divulge an incy-wincy little secret?
Sure.
To me, it isn't the gluteus maximus. It's the glorious marvelous. It's a muscle group. I love sitting on it. I'm that much of a fan.
Then let's get it rocking.
Ah.
Oh, I love this game.
The deadlift. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift. Ah,
Ambrosia. Dun.
what do you think?
The washing machine?
The washing machine.
The washing machine?
Yes, the washing machine. My Washford. I used to use Washford.
You used to deadlift Washford. Yeah, you were right.
I would lift him. He would lift me.
Hey, were they like lovers at one point?
My glorious marvelous. It has fallen into such disrepair in recent years.
Okay, well, let's move on to our packs and not worry about the glorious mix. Let's go get him and fix all the old miscommunication and get the real workout in.
On and upward. I emerge from the darkness.
Oh wait,
and
ads.
Phoenix rising from the ashes,
Ads.
I call
Got
my
away.
love back to me.
Don't
My
do.
truest love and friend.
Dun 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 dun. Yep. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Don't meet Washford without me, I won't. I'm keeping it on pause. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Adobo, not Adobe. Duh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Get back. There we go. Now just ordering groceries during the ad break.
I always dreamed if I did something this dramatic, I'd be draped in a bright purple feather boa.
I might.
No, don't worry about answering that. I know your garments intimately.
But why?
Call Washford for me.
What, like on the phone? Wait, are you kidding me? You're physically on top of each other. Are you not talking?
Yes, obviously. If we were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But
I wish I was in one of these games though.
the stuff of pure
I always want to be a voice actor.
Sumptuous, don't you think?
You two are ridiculous. Washford!
Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us.
Okay then.
You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Dun dun dun. Only have one more left. Dun 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 dun.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the
Greetings,
oh,
weary
dang it.
traveler.
Greetings. You really gonna remind me of Thor, Washford. I think so. Or X's. I am wary. Thank you for noticing.
Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in the mood.
Sounds like a bad mood.
Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Anything you would like to talk about?
You aren't serious. You jest.
No jesting here, but I've been told my jests are bad.
You want to hear my story?
Yes, for sure. I bet. I guess this one.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Okay. See, like that. You just speak so beautifully. This should be good.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
I guess. I'm intrigued. It is about Drysdale.
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale?
Yes.
How did you know?
I can add 2 and 2. I'm really smart at relationships.
Not at this one. It has stumped a heart as profound as mine, an energy as bright as his. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water.
You're very dramatic.
The state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards.
I guess so.
It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits.
I think it's very dramatic.
It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls.
Actually, this would be good to practice my Yanderism then.
I am surrounded by it.
But it's like only... I have no idea. Yeah, that's the issue. I never thought this much about my washing machine. I'm sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it.
Drysdale would be so into it.
Betrayal.
That sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple, I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing in the trees and the slimy, crawling things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
What the heck are you talking about? What are you going on about?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
You cleaned her off the clothes, yep. But look, he's really traumatized about it. Tell me.
It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Maybe. I would really love to hear the story you had to tell me.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
Guess I'm stuck here listening.
I have lost my only friend.
Drysdale?
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Why? Oh man, what happened?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me, as wine in a glass overflowed.
Sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Oh no. I could really go for a glass of wine right now. So what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him my tempest seems but a suggestion. A rumor of rain in another man's country.
She was very bad at communicating. But you had your art, didn't you?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Shion. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me.
Yep. Seems like it. This is like a telenovela.
The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
Oh, yeah,
yes, it's been years.
Years?
As I said, traveler. A long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day.
They could try to talk to him
Being
still.
a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Don't worry, these things have a way of working out.
You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for that. I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Okay, time to go to bed then, Bigwa. Sam.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
Boy, do I have a story to tell you.
Thank God, I could use a little gossip.
A mysterious package from a mysterious person.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
That can do
Like
weird
what?
things. They can bring household objects to life.
What? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
That's not all of them. And there was more.
More? I'm still on the first part.
I'm getting to know them.
You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
Why would I make that? I'm 1000% serious.
What do you mean? Like, how? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Yes. Don't disrespect the data visitors.
This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
You don't log off of Discord. Nobody does that. Sadly, that's everything for today. I do want to talk to the detergent, though. Wait, what's up? I'm good. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. There we go. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Where's the laundry stuff? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. That's Titus. There is a chance. Oop. Is Titus the detergent? Probably.
The gladiator who stands
Okay,
before you
then.
is at once intimidating and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through. She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze.
Not as emo as I thought.
It's
I was hoping for
not
emo.
the murderous intent she may actually have. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
She fights stains,
Who
bro.
dares disturb me?
Yeah, true, but still.
You? Ha, name yourself! By all the pots in the firmament, I swear. If thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty. I shall leave you as you present.
We don't really know each other and you're threatening me.
Threatening? Thinkest thou truly I have threatened? I have merely spoken, peasant. Bloom faith in thy breast, that in the face of a true threat from this general of note, thy knees should tremble, buckle, and bear you swiftly to a merciless ground.
I'm scared, but that was gorgeous. I just wanted to chat. Well, fair enough, I believe you.
And good, too. My health routine, while extensive, does not include speaking without purpose. Neither does it include abandoning my troops in the heat of conflict. The war beats rage across the woven field, and soldiers in their multitudes bleed low. Open thy mouth not to keep me from this, the home of my heart. Keep your knees for now, civilian. You mayst need them when next we chance upon each other.
Okay, that was quick. Kinda glad. There has to be an email somewhere in here, right? See, we talked to Drysdale and tell him what's up. Maybe. If you want to continue that. I think so. Okay.
Oh, you're back. Try not to bore me too much this time.
Okay, then I can see if I got done.
I challenge you to leave me speechless.
Okay, then.
My, what a lucky spider. Ever seen a tarantula on a trampoline? Because that's how tight these glutes are. Oh, goodness. I do love to play. What's life without a little, harmless diversion?
Get away from me. I don't know that called me harmless. I mean, you can't even talk to him about, we talked about blah blah blah.
Conversation, a nice Chardonnay, all three.
I'm pretty jealous you can keep that big of those as your hobby.
Well, those aren't my only pastimes. I do have other, more physical pursuits.
Is that a stats thing? Maybe. Like weightlifting?
Not exactly. Well, sometimes I would be the weight rather than the lifter.
That's interesting.
I knew it. You have an aversion to boys being on top of boys.
Get away from me. No, nothing that I would. It's not that. Well, no, nothing like that. But it's not that. Not at all. This.
My, look at you. Collecting all the points and the gold stars and the defending of the personal freedoms. I love it. You know what else I love? Flowers. Big bouquets of them. Birds of paradise are my favorites.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get here.
Hey, you mean in the laundry? I get your flowers, I promise.
Yes, it's something about the humidity, which I think is ridiculous, because paradise by definition is tropical. Maybe it's something about the fact that it's inside.
You'll probably love this game then.
So many birds, and the majority of them were thrilled with their cages, which were, without exception, inside.
That was a lot of information.
Yes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just been so long since I had anyone to talk to. Oh, how are you going to take care of me if you don't know my personal tastes?
You're right, I don't know. What about my preferences?
Cherub, I know your preferences. From your time dry settings to your deplorable lack of laundry sheet usage. Ask me a question. Divine my being.
What is your favorite? What is 81,245 divided by blah blah blah?
My interest is a dying bird.
What? This one.
Flaps and gasps for breath. Oh my god, pass it to Chardonnay!
Okay, on we go then. How do we make? Let's try one more. How about this?
Easy. Put it on top of a big, powerful raising agent.
Yeah, like baking soda.
Yes, innocent. Like baking soda. Because clearly I am not a delightfully witty dryer with an ever-present sexual consciousness. I am a baker.
You are?
And I was making a straightforward reference to baking.
Sure you were.
It's a joke, Cherub. Washwood and I used to make all the time when I turn him away from his books. Catch him on an episode of the awesome English oven show. The bakers would be so confused when they had to work without yeast, and Washwood would turn to me and say, if they had a raising agent as powerful as he was, their cakes would rise proudly. Regardless.
Okay. Oh, I hear it now. It's a little double entendre that you did right there.
Just a teensy one.
Is your love for Washford?
I have zero feeling for him.
I highly doubt that,
He's the one
bro.
who never comes when I call.
But you continue to call it.
Don't sully my pouting with your reason. More fun, more games, I say.
Has Washford been with you the whole time you've been in here?
Well, silly. We are stackables, after all. We are not brothers or anything incestuous as that. Just a mere 25-year fling.
That's a long time, Drysdale.
Yes, I suppose, but time means less to me than some others I know. It's been a blink of a timer setting, really.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've broken up? You're a pretty lousy pretender, you know?
I was better at it in the beginning, but it's been so long.
How long since you talked to him? Do you still love him?
Yes. And that must be the end of your game, because it was by far the most important and tricky and insightful question. And since I answered all of them correctly, I win!
Who said we were done, though?
Oh, I love gold stars. I love Washford. I love Washford. Oh, damn it.
Drysdale runs a hand through his hair, shaking his head.
Oh, God. I can't tell you how inconvenient this is.
What's inconvenient? Your love? Yeah, believe me, pal, I get it.
Do you? Truly? Ah, so many don't. Not that I've confessed or confided in anyone else in this linoleum gossip shop. I think the consensus about Washford is that he's a wet nurse for Paplum and I'm better off. Or it could be also that I'm a flighty and performative hot air balloon and he's better off. But either way, I just couldn't stand to hear it, so I've never asked. But if you really do understand the gross inconvenience represented by true feeling for someone, then I am grateful. You must do something for me. You can see now, I trust, that I am incapable of solving this puzzle on my own. I'm too bound up in it, and I have loved being bound up before, Cherub, believe you me. With this, I am entangled, and you must help me.
What can I do?
You must talk to him for me. You must, please. Try to repair this chasm, this rift. It's like a new stained canyon has torn its way through my heart. Will you, please?
I can try. I can't make any promises, then.
Understood. I've always considered promises to be rather passé anyway. Sort of just like Barry Harrods. Just, don't. Really. Thank you.
Okay, then. Let's see. Yep, that's about it. And that is just have a massive, grandiose ego. What happened to the computer, though? What about this? Yeah, they are the same.
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative, symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
That would do point and click forever.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
No. No, do I think that's a compliment? Yeah, Twitch streaming. I don't believe so. Nope, long overdue, frankly. It would be a weird thing to compliment. Yeah, kinda, but sure.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection.
What?
It makes my processors purr.
Okay. This one quick second. Discuss screenshots ads. Dun 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 dun. I got a lot of practice.
You sure do. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
You don't need to know that.
A flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my
Perfect.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to be flirtatious. I didn't mean to snoop or anything. I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
Okay. How about that? Just be nice.
Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless,
I'm supposed to be installing a new OS on you, though.
now we can finally update my operating
There we
system.
go. Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down.
What?
We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about.
Really?
Or I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
Okay, this is not the real thing, okay. I never felt betrayed your trust. I was probably been terrible at gossip.
Well, please make a concerted
It was a
effort
joke,
not to
calm
reveal
down.
information to anyone, okay? Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look
True.
up terminology online in the dictionary, and you'll find a picture of me.
Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated. Makes total sense.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself.
My terminally online,
Unfortunately,
yep.
we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready?
Man, let's get this over. Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
Doesn't this auto do it?
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab.
I have to go to a website for
This
that.
version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
That's interesting. Jersey rules. No, West Coast, West Coast.
I'm not entirely sure it does.
But you'd be surprised if it was me.
Anyway, now just double click the download icon
And
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Oh.
What happened?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
So awkward.
Like I said, it's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so hot.
This is awkward. No.
It's incredibly embarrassing.
No worries, she opened there.
Thank you. You're always so understanding. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about.
I mean, if it was legal, probably do like a
now that it's here, I can
quadruple
take myself.
click.
Are you as excited as I am?
No, not anymore. But why is that? Okay.
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks.
I guess.
It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
Nah, I mean, it's okay, get this way. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I hate ants though. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. This maybe. I have no idea. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. 12. It's paused. Why did my... Am I out of ads? I can never tell. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Twitch I'm free? Okay, good. Creator Studio, Stream Manager. They're not can actually tell when the ads are done, since the one on ground control isn't very reliable.
My CPU is gonna run so much smoother and so much faster.
Not really, not when Windows 11 first came
My
out.
new user interface is gonna be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
The plastic surgeons, they are decent folks. Well, I can't wait.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What? What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment.
What?
The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently...
Terabytes?
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
They're gonna delete the fanfics. It's gonna be the fanfics. Sorry,
And
Slap.
after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is... your fanfic.
Yep, I knew it's a fanfic. I knew it. I knew it. But I guess the new OS is a terabyte huge, which is mind-boggling to say the
I'm
least.
afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
I understand.
I know how difficult this must be for you.
I have no idea what that
It would
is.
mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind.
I kept her own fanfics. Interesting.
So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
No. Oh, that is very harsh. I will, but mark my words, if this upgrade is a letdown, you and I are enemies. For you, Mac, of course.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
You had no idea how excited. Cool, what a truly momentous event in the history of mankind.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening!
Should we be bugging out
The
now?
next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer.
I mean, there is a 11-year-old OS.
And more importantly,
Yeah, true. But it's gonna be a terabyte block huge.
oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
No, I mean, look at my cables twisted. I can't afford to replace any parts. I honestly don't know.
It is both very sexy and potentially flammable.
Can CPUs catch on fire? I don't think so.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Sure, wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
This is decades of fanfics. Yep. I guess we could talk to Magnifying Glass. Maggie.
Hello again, suspect. I'm
Hello.
hard at work on my current case.
Which
I've been
is...
hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone
Yeah,
through the
little.
lens of a mystery.
A little. Are you really a detective? Dan, do you already went through that?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
Man, no. I thought we already did this.
Maggie puts her hands on...
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
I thought we did this.
The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Unless I just need to level up something. Yeah.
We also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Where did they came from?
It caught your... That's why they hang out under the couch. It matched by the power of deductive reasoning. I pride myself on that.
Maybe I didn't do something right.
Dorian last night.
A base of a heart, yeah.
Upon that is, if interested, he was to write back as
Sounds
soon
good so
as possible.
far.
Though he isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Unless I just because it didn't help. Am I supposed to talk to Darian? That's why.
I've never worked with anyone, but I think this could be good for the case.
Cue me in.
The case is pretty thick, but we've got, first of all, the paper the note was written on. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it.
I think it's unlimited. Or until I actually date someone, I think.
Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
I think I need to talk to Darian. I think that's where I messed up. That makes it interesting.
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
It's like cutting it with scissors. I don't think cutting it... Let's taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy.
Weird.
What else should we try with the paper?
Let's dip a corner of it in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Is it rice paper? Maybe.
Look at that. It dissolved.
But that does...
What else should we try with the paper?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
It definitely is rice
Yikes.
paper.
It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
It's like cutting it with scissors.
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's see what other clues we got.
What should we look at next?
What this was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
Used for spring rolls. Someone started writing his stuff. First initial.
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Could have been something else.
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories.
His flavor turns crunchy, tasty.
Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles and friendship.
What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
I don't know who Mateo is, but I'm ready to pin the blame immediately.
This seems like an interesting idea, but the clues don't quite add up. I just don't see what the truffles have to do with blankets. Sorry, but I don't think that. Perhaps you can help me on another case. Look, thanks again for trying. It really was very sweet of you.
How about this?
I could see myself going with someone with poor detective skills like yourself. Perhaps we have complementary skills. I would be the daring detective. You the administrative sort. The pretty type, you know?
The pretty type? I'm the pretty type. I'll see you soon.
I'd fancy that.
I guess that is something then. Dun 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 How about the clock?
You see a slim,
A cat boy.
well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
Okay then.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Constantine person. And that is true. Lyme disease is no joke.
What? No, never mind. I don't want to know. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Olivia, dude.
I am not disputing that, but you are not on the schedule. Do you understand? Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am.
How's she doing this?
But punctuality is of the utmost importance.
Joking? Oh, fair.
If you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. Do you mock my elocution?
Yes.
I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
I don't even know who you are yet.
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service.
You're an interesting fellow. Guess that explains the obsession with time.
It most certainly does not.
Yes, it does.
We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Yeah, curse it. Say schedule one more time. Of course I respect your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you. I'll see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe on timeliness.
You're one weird fellow. Okay then. One last day. Dun. Wrong way. Boop. Boop. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Interesting room as well. Aren't all the clocks different? Or are they all the same? I do not know. Dun. Is there... There's gonna be... Wait, is it totally different? This one's gonna be interesting, I think.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell.
Okay,
what appears
then.
to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading. You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well...
I might have to act accordingly, you see.
But what if I was a zombie?
If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation. It would probably go something like this.
Man, like you. Oh, you speak zombie.
What? You don't? Shame. They've written some lovely corpse poetry. My name is...
Okay, that's weird. Lyric. Let's back to that from magazine.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Yeah. No.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
Poetry. Really? I'm totally curious what you're reading right now. Ask, but sure, good to know. Any recommendations?
My, aren't you a clever cheese? Coming right to the source. Do I have recommendations? Gentle scoff. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces.
Used to be
They try,
called,
but
oh.
You see space and architecture in a new light. This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym
I know that feeling.
watches.
Fair.
This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Quite a very collection we got.
Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg is 2,000 miles wide.
That's... What do you do with all this reading?
What do you mean?
Do you write your own stuff?
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Hey, but your literature, that seems like a bit cool. I don't know, we gotta do something about that.
Gaping. It's the C-note of my existence.
So, let's go to them.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some
True.
materials together. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in.
Funny enough, for a moment, I did want to, like, write my own history book.
I'm about to experience writer's block. All right, I'll get to gathering in some time. But when we return, ready?
Okay, then. Guess we can check on the computer. Mac.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting.
Mac time, yep.
I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, right, what's up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system?
No.
From Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore. And the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Yep. Yeah, that was rough. Those were dark times, bro.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Cool.
Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved map.
It's still installing.
My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
Can we accelerate your talking about it and get on with this? I love hearing that.
Your enthusiasm.
Ooh,
it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
It's real. You're so funny. Don't quit your day job.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
Same old, same old? Oktoberfest or something? It's a, but I'll hear yours.
I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Get away from me!
Spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories?
No!
Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Don't have process, but I get your drift. I don't have process, but I get your drift.
Oh my gosh! It's done! It's finally installed!
Huzzah!
Matt looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new...
Did I do go by data then?
They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
You look the same.
Wow, you're right. You know, this upgrade really is something.
You look the same.
I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I don't. It's exactly the same. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, no, there's a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently.
That's it, but it's like a totally new, layout and all that in this.
It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
How many marshmallows can I put in my mouth? What is the meaning of life?
You won't believe it, but it's love. And I can now see that you were indeed wearing a fantastic red shirt this whole time. Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy.
Now take your word for it.
Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
You're saying that you want to see other objects instead of me.
Of course I still only have diodes for you. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
I like it. I guess.
It's not that I don't want to be with you anymore. Nothing like that. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner.
I just wanted to play the game.
And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
I don't like it. I'm not actually attracted to you. Wait. We never even confessed yet. I just realized that. We're not doing that thing. Starbait. Yes. Start thinking about this. Well, first off, you're not even a thing yet. She's just kind of like jumping the gun. Don't do it. I don't like it, but I'll deal. Dun 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 dun. How about this one then? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Thank you. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So I guess this one's okay then. Dun 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 dun. I take that as a yes.
Wonderful. I think this is an exceptional plan.
You had to stumble your way into missing this.
We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals,
Yep.
and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
I know what that means, but I think so.
I so appreciate your willingness to embark on this journey with me.
Enjoy
your little sojourn in the offline world.
Okay then. Dun, 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 dun. What does the data deck say? Does it say stuff? The latest? Anything from last week? Oh, that would. Oh. Dorian. How many is there? Lyric. What is lyric? Kim. Mac. These like romance novels, interesting. Oh, it updates as it goes. So then you could just have more Mac, I guess. Maggie. Evidence, facts, random of suspects. Privacy and boundaries. 30. Sailor Moon is a tennis racket. Okay then. Look, there's 100 in total. Who the heck are you? Dun 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 dun. Is there any gods in here? That's what I want to know. Well, right now the top contender is Maggie. Actually, let me look this up. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I would just date everything. Characters. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Next there's Dolly. Dun 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 dun. Hey, the Sailor Moon is the poster. Oh, we haven't gotten that. Dun 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 dun. There is Nightmare. Dun dun. Man, sad to announce there are no. Oh. The heck was that sound? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, that's right. Dun Rumors. Yeah, but I don't see underneath the couch. So I just click on the couch? Don't. Oh, okay, got it. That's creepy. There. Don't judge me on this.
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you. A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
You also have a southern accent. Who are you?
My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch.
Dun.
Howdy.
Next.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world.
Gotta vacuum. No kidding.
The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
Lint and Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
Don't. Meow. Dun. Oh, you're literally filth. That's cool. So you got a clump of dust.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Gorgeous grime for.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands.
Dun.
I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, honey. I'm easygoing. You got something for me, or should I get back to work?
What do you do? Urban and dust is made mostly of sawed-off skin cells. Can't get enough.
I thought we as a society were past this. But yes, that's right. I am a collection of hair, bacteria, soil, specks of plastic, dust mites, and even bits of dead bugs.
Okay then. That doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you that in your little human tummy there are 500 species of bacteria? Trillions of living bugs? Microbiota, microbes, and microflora. All sorts of creepy crawlies.
What?
Yup. Read a book or two, honey.
You're really interesting and all that.
And you're cute. For a bug-filled meat sack.
Okay then. Haha.
Now, let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
Okay then. Bye.
Valdivianites, it's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel, just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence.
Awesome!
This groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis. I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. for everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote. Please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I guess then we can talk to Maggie. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you.
It's
a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
How do you know my order?
I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order.
Very Android, I like that. Dun, dun. Okay then. At least I thought it's fun to be with you, I have to say. It's fun to be with you, I have to say that.
I rarely let my glass down, as it were, so I apologize if I'm a little rusty.
What have you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before.
I do it again in a heartbeat. Dun, 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 dun. I'm guessing this.
Oh, what about?
Okay, wait, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think that...
Really? I'd love that too, only
what?
Only there's just this one other case that's stuck in my mind. It's hard to focus on anything else. Would you be willing to help me solve it?
I wasn't expecting to go to that option.
If so, I promise we can return to this conversation after.
Okay, then.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house.
What?
Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
But sometimes there are more than just rumor. Behind a rumor might be a grain of truth. Huh.
Exactly correct. The only problem is that the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
I get to be a good cop.
And I'll be strictly a professional cop.
Ah, lame.
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Maybe it's just a random nothing question, but I don't know. Huh? Alright. Sounds good.
Who should we talk to first?
How about Lux? Because of League of Legends.
When you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Oh. Right. What? How many? Only have one more left. I guess we can continue the story of... How would you?
Oh, look. A fantastic red shirt. I imagine you want me to swoon. You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will overwhelm you. I must confess, there is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in it.
What?
Drowned in the darkness and the sorrow. If only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me.
What the heck are you talking about? I was for it. How's it going?
It goes as it goes. I was. My God, I was. And the light and the darkness consumed us both. And time crept in this penitent crawl moment to moment, to night, and I didn't notice. Not enough breath in me to care for anything but this. For anyone but this. For anywhere but this now, my love.
My love, you're on your own journey right now, man.
Come with me. Come before me. With a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell to revel in horrors.
You gotta tell him Divide loves him. That is true.
A heap of broken images. A casual forgetting of even the shallow breath you're shackled to. You are a poor...
But right now he's living his own story.
Dripping from his cobweb strings. Come with me. Come into the deep water. I will give you lustful abandon under a salted rage of stars.
Get away from me. Let's drive still into this stuff.
You fool. No. That was unkind. You do not know him. You do not truly know me either. Pleasure. Ecstasy. Was he into this stuff? We exalted in each other in a way you could not possibly imagine.
Definitely can imagine that.
My guess is you never really tried. There is another poem I think you might like. One that truly sums up our relationship. It's by T.S. Eliot. One of my personal favorites. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
I think you misunderstand me. I can see how passionate you are about what you believe.
Yes, of course. The poetry of it all. But please.
You can redirect. They're hitting on YouTube and each other.
Yeah. I need to know that my passion was boring you. I have too many memories of that. Of brightly lit eyes gradually fading. The mask of tolerance sliding over the once familiar features of a friend.
Like, now that's deep. Oh, that's deep.
It is a precious kind of heartbreak. And my heart has its share of scars. Rather than batter away at the merciless stone of an unsympathetic mind, I will release you. Good luck to you, traveler.
But did we mess it up somehow? What? Oh. Okay, then. What does my specs say? Yeah, I already know this. I do not have any specs whatsoever. Okay, then. Huh. Do-do-doon. I thought I did everything right, I thought. Maybe. Although, how do you save? Unless it has autosave. I really hope it has autosave. Whoop, wrong one. Dun 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 dun. There we go. So 1 second. 1 second. Dun dun dun. There you are. But yeah, that is gonna be everything for today's stream. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to follow. If not, then hopefully I can see you next time. Today we're gonna be raiding one of my friends, Valdi, who's currently streaming Jackbox Party Pack. Please represent our community well. Please respect her rules, and we'll see you over in her stream. See you there.